guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Yes, we are outside. I decided to come outside and do this video. Sick of the background in the house, so I decided to do it outside today. I just wanted to do a video for you guys today on my makeup brushes. This is my most used, my most loved, the ones that I feel like would have to be replaced if something happened to these guys, and I'm going to do them in face and then eyes. So without further ado, sit down, squat down, lie down, because we're going to get started. The first brush I want to talk about is the Sigma F80 Flat Top Kabuki. Now you guys know everybody's talking about it, and it is worth talking about. This thing, every time I use it, doesn't matter what kind of foundation I use or if it's a BB cream or whatever, it is flawless every time. I love this brush. It cleans wonderful. It always goes back to like new condition. What more can I say? I love this brush so much that I even bought my mom one. So you know what I mean? I love it that much. It is a great brush. This is a natural hair powder brush from Soho. I got this from Walgreens. I only use this one for like my Rimmel Stay Matte or my Coty Airspun powder, just to set my makeup. I don't use it with any color powder products or creams. The next brush is something that I actually talked about in my monthly favorites for August, and it is the Real Techniques buffing brush. This does the work for you guys. I swear it does. When I use this for my bronzer, I'll just, you know, push it right off in here and kind of buff around a little bit, and bam, it's done. It's not heavy. It buffs out. Buffing brush for sure. It is fantastic. It actually cleans really well too, and I just love it. It's a great brush. So this one is the Real Techniques blush brush. It's the tapered dome egg looking like brush. It's really kind of wild looking, but it is awesome for blushes. I actually really love it. A lot of people don't, but I actually do. It really works good for me. If I want my blush on the apples of my cheek, just dab it right there, or I can just drag it back all the way to my hairline, and you know, whatever. It really does work well, and it is something that I pick up regularly. Something else that I kind of bounce around with on my blushes or any kind of product that is of that nature is the Real Techniques Stippling Brush. It is fantastic. It's dense enough, but it still has a little bit of give, and it's awesome. I love this brush. Now onto the brush that I use for the highlighters. You guys know I love my highlighters, and I actually use this E.L.F blush brush. It's this tapered, domed little point brush here, $3. It's a great little brush for highlighters. I love how it just goes right off in here, and it's just perfectly sized for highlighting. I love it. Now onto my setting brush. This is the setting brush from Real Techniques. It is perfect size for under the eye. Just set your concealer or little blemishes. You know, you just tap it around. It's a great little brush. I love how small it is, and it's super affordable. I think I only gave like $7 for this thing. It's great. Staying on Real Techniques, I have a lot of Real Techniques brushes. I do know that, but they are great, so they're worth talking about. Another one that I really love is the powder brush. This big dude right here. I don't use it for any kind of powder product at all. I just mainly use it to buff around my face, just to make sure that I don't have any harsh lines or overdid any kind of steps in my makeup, just to make sure that everything is smooth and evened out before I walk out the door. Miracle Complexion Sponge. I love this thing. I've never owned a beauty blender. I've always been put off by how much they are. This thing is only $5.99. What I love about it is that you get the roundness here on one end, but then you get the cut angled side where you can get around your eye for your concealer, or if you want to clean up the edge of your eyeshadow, anything. It is a great little sponge, and for $5.99, definitely worth picking up. The next one I want to talk about is the P80 Precision Flat. This is just a miniature F80. It's just like this little baby. What I love to use this brush for is for like your thicker consistency concealers. It really does do the job for you. It works them in really well, and it's just a really awesome brush for that. Last face brush is the E.L.F Flawless Concealer Brush. What I love to use this brush for is for your lighter concealers. I feel like it really does a great job moving those around. I don't really feel like it does that great for your thicker, like erase paste type of concealers, but I really do think that it does better for like fake up. Now onto the eyes. That's my favorite part of the entire face, is my eyeshadows. So I want to start with those. I have six brushes I want to talk about as far with those. So here we go. The first one we'll talk about is the Sigma E25. I love this brush. I think it's fantastic. If I'm not mistaken, it's comparable to Max 217, I believe. I don't have that one, but I do have this one. What I love about this one is you can use it here in the outer V or up in the crease. Either way, really gives a beautiful eyeshadow application. It's dual purpose in my opinion, and I think that's fantastic. So yes, it's definitely one I must have. The next one is the E40 from Sigma. It's Tapered Blending. What I love to use this for is just to blend out the harsh lines in my crease. Any kind of eyeshadow application I put on, I love that for this. I don't really like it for in my crease like I've seen other people use it. I feel like it's too big for my eye and it just blows the eyeshadow everywhere. The next one I'm going to talk about is an actual new brush, but since I've had it, I love it and I cannot live without it now. It is the Tapered E35 Blending Brush from Sigma. This thing is phenomenal. It has changed the way I do my eyeshadow. It's changed the way it looks. I am in love with it. It is the best money I have ever spent on an eyeshadow brush in my entire life. Compared to the E40, this one is going to give you a more centralized application of color in your crease, so it's not so blown out like the E40 does on me. This is more centralized, so you don't have to worry about the big mess on your eye after you get done with your eyeshadow. And I cannot tell you how many times I've used the E40 hoping for this kind of result that the E35 gives me, and it just upsets me. It just upset me because I couldn't get it and I would just pop it off and I wouldn't even use anything, you know what I mean? So the E35 has really changed the game. I'm loving it. I'm just like playing with my eyeshadow more, and I am in love. If you do not have the E35 and you have eyes like mine, which is almond shaped, and you just feel like you need something and there's just like you just cannot get it, get the E35. I swear it will do wonders. The next one is the E55 from Sigma, just the eye shading brush. I really do like it. It packs on pigmentation really well. It does do an even application, and it's just a good brush. The next brush I want to talk about is the E38-Diffused Crease from Sigma. I've just now gotten this brush, but it's already earned a place just like the E35 has. It does wonders for me. It's working for me. I love it. I'm going to buy another one. What I love about this brush is actually a couple reasons. I love to go up here and to clean up the crease area from the shadow from the E35. I love to apply my highlight color with this, and I also like to come down here and clean up my lower lash line. So it's definitely a awesome little brush. I love it. It's fantastic for me, and I am so glad that I got it. Alright guys, so the last one is the Real Techniques Lash-Brow Groomer. Now this is kind of an unsung hero in my opinion. I don't hear a lot of people on YouTube talk about it, but it is fantastic. What I love about it is you have the metal bristles on this side, and then you have your, you know, regular like nylon bristles on this side, or plastic, whatever they are. What I love about this is I know that the metal side is actually intended for the lashes, and it's great for that. I love it for that too. It really does go in there and separate or take any kind of clumping that your mascara has put on your lashes. Just cleans it up for you. That is fantastic. Then what I really like about it too is because when I comb my eyebrows, they're really thick. I just want to get up in there with this, and it really does the job. I mean, it really gets the job done right here. So I just get up in here and clean them up, and then I'll come in with the plastic or nylon side of the brushes, whatever this is, and just, you know, smooth them out. This is a fantastic brush. The only thing that I think it could use is a spoolie on the end, but it doesn't deter me from my love for it. So it's definitely something that I need in my collection. Okay guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that some of these brushes helped you kind of get you in a direction where you feel like you need to go, or you think, well, yeah, that's kind of where I need to be. These brushes are great. I really have found an awesome array of brushes that are working for me right now, and I just wanted to share them with you guys. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys later. Let me know down below what brushes you think I might need to try, or what you cannot live without either. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!